day is going to be pretty bad later when we have to say bye to all the kids we've been with for the entire week, and they've grown on us and we love them so much.
I'm Peyton Seymour.
I'm Alexis Seymour.
I've always seen people go on mission trips and say like they've had like a really good time, but I really want it to be Christ-centered, not about me, but more about God and what He sent me there to do.
We got baptized last year, and I think this is such a good next step in something, especially because like proclaiming your faith and showing that to other people and being bold in it can be really difficult sometimes, and I think it's a great way to be open to other people. I'm working on the arts and crafts team, making something that like is comforting and something fun into something God-related is really important, especially for kids. Today we were just sitting down after we had done a big activity, and all of the kids came up to us and just started giving us hugs.
Some of them don't have parents or don't have moms or just experienced a really rough time.
And this one little girl came up to us and she gave us her chocolate from her lunch. And I thought it was the sweetest thing. She just wanted to give us something that probably she enjoyed a lot, but she wanted to give it to us.
Teaching was something I really wanted to do because to be able to teach these kids a Bible story can be a story you remember for the rest of your life, and to work through your brain when you're going through situations like that. The most emotional moment for me was when we were leaving Gabby's ministry and a little girl came running outside and started waving goodbye, and I was sitting in the back of the van and I did a little heart to her and she did one back, and I started crying because those kids just have the biggest hearts. They're so bright for what they're going through, and just to see that was super humbling. It just gives you energy to go on knowing that they're so bright and happy in the places that they're in.
Going home, I'm gonna have somebody that was with me on this trip to remember it with, and she's always gonna be right there to talk to me about it.
Please come, because I was honestly doubtful about it at first, and I feel like almost everybody would be. There's so many worries about it, but when you get here, there's nothing to worry about. Like, you get here and everyone's with you, everyone's working together. I've had like the most humbling experience. I feel so energetic. Like when I get home, I feel like I can look for the brightest things, and I know I can work through the hard parts with other people with me as a team. Like, working together is like one thing I really learned on this trip.
I feel a lot more God-centered from this trip because you don't see God in your daily life the same way you do when you're here. Like when you're at these churches and you see these kids' joy and you see the group's joy and you see the way everyone's connecting, you can actually see the way God's impacting them, and then it impacts you because then you see how he's changing your life. I feel a lot more like closer to Him and more centered and focused on Him. I'm good.